Okay, starting the recording.
Oh,
Last we left off, you guys, confronted the Black King, watched a kaiju battle, trekked through the jungle, met another group who had yet to know of the troubles at the city, and you all, I believe, don't fully know the extent of the damage done, yourselves. But you met Elowin and her party, the archaeologist, and found a key in some ruins along the way, which, put some memories into Seer's head, and she followed up on them. Went down in there, explored a little bit, resurrected a clone with a piece of a soul on accident. You know how it happens.
Yeah.
Today we don't have Nightmare, aka Korath. So, Nightmare, I know you're listening to this currently. Yeah, you're not here.
Like, hello there.
Rip Bozo.
Welcome.
And last we left off, the mysterious Elowin's party went elsewhere. They left because controlling all of those NPCs all at once was becoming a task. So they left.
yeah.
Never before has something been so true. I can't even handle one.
So they left. Abernathy shot a finger of death at a rabbit and made a rabbit zombie. And turned around and said his name was Abernathy, which you all may or may not know is the name of the lich that was destroyed 30 years prior. But there's probably plenty of necromancers named Abernathy, right?
Yeah, it's pretty common actually. Might
Yeah.
not be rare.
Anyways, he shoots the finger of death at the rabbit. It comes back as a zombie, and he turns to the party and says, I believe, I don't know if I said the language, but it's regular common. He says, "Nice to meet you all. My name is Abernathy."
Richbug, the player, die?
Everything explodes actually. We can't say that on live television anymore.
Hey, if it seemed like it was too easy to kill a necromancer, it probably was.
Yeah, pull off risk, you little fucknut. Why didn't you just finish him off the last... It's not his fault.
No, the phylactery was destroyed.
He should have, like, I don't
Yeah,
know,
but
sprinkled some
remember,
holy
she
water on
found a little wooden idol.
He found a book, I think is what he found.
You
or
found a
Varus found a book.
little. What is the thing that was screaming then?
Oh, Seer found that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta remember, she found that little
Yeah, the little token that had a face on it.
It's exploded.
Yep, it turned into dust, and something shot into the jar.
You're. I guess it's safe to assume every.
Wallo's standing right in front of him.
You're all standing right there.
Is he just speaking in normal common now?
Yeah, he spoke in
English?
normal common. Although I don't seem to recall much else other than my name and this language. I don't remember ever learning this language, however. So
I
strange.
can understand that. You
So strange. So very strange.
I am.
so you don't
Fine.
remember anything.
Not much. Bits and pieces. I remember my name now.
Do you
Okay.
have a last name?
Ah, yes, Willowsworth.
Question: Me living
Hmm.
on the mainland for like the majority of everything. I guess we all would have lived on.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah,
most of our characters
the
would have.
name the
Well,
name
would
rings
have.
a bell for all of your characters.
Would he have popped up in any research I did on Obergen, or
Abernathy and Abrugin weren't connected at all. They just were necromancers that were doing things at around the same time.
Golden Age of Necromancy.
So, I, d- I don't know how to feel about this.
Uh, so pretty sure I recognize that name. I'm
Yeah.
not mishearing this, right? Seer turns to the party.
nope, you're nuts. Sweden.
Ah,
You're
Korath
You're
says, I don't recognize that name.
Good.
good Korif. Good.
My sword doesn't either.
Really?
to be fair, you've been living in another plane of existence.
Yeah, Abernathy, the name at least is somewhat well known here. Yeah,
Am I
Um,
famous?
certain spheres.
More like infamous.
Yeah.
Why tell him?
Wait, I was a
It's
bad guy?
No.
yeah,
So wait, hold
yeah,
on.
pretty
Let's
bad.
stop for a moment. You really
I'm gonna
don't
slap Sears.
know?
You slap Seer.
Pretty bad.
I don't feel like a bad guy.
Oh,
No,
Here's a
you're
question.
wrong. You were more of a performer
Wait.
of sorts.
A performer.
Yes.
What?
Roll deception with
You
disadvantage
slap
because
the face.
everyone said something different.
I'm going to use my draconic favored by the ancestor to on this.
Okay.
Alright, is it
Seriously.
favored by the answer? Sorry, it's
Your
not favored by the answer.
dragonborn thing.
Yeah, what
Your
is it?
forceful presence.
Forceful presence, yes.
Listen to me, I'm a dragon.
pretty
Okay.
much
I have
that.
You rolls. Well, this is deception that you're doing, not persuasion.
it's not intimidation. Fuck. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you want to try and
Disadvantage.
intimidate the guy who just
Intimidate
cast Finger of Death?
Yeah.
Intimidate a level
Sure.
14 wizard.
Intimidate
go.
the plus 19 Arcana wizard. Yeah, it's gonna go great.
15.
15?
I
Okay.
refuse to feel that.
So, Oki and Seer, go ahead and give me persuasion checks with advantage.
Wait, shouldn't one make the check?
Yeah, I mean
Because
you can both roll or one of you can roll with advantage.
Yeah, let me check my. I have 4 persuasion.
I have +8 in persuasion.
Yeah,
Okay,
go ahead.
Oki, go ahead and roll with advantage.
Yeah, man.
Because you two were both saying the same thing, and Walla was just slapped Seer and said something completely different. 27. Oh, so I get that you're trying to spare my feelings, Mr.
Well,
I'm okay.
Wallow.
Okay,
Yes.
alright.
I get that you were trying to spare my feelings, Wallow, but I can take the truth. All right. I don't know much about myself, but I know that I can take the truth. All right.
Okay. So
I don't.
Truth really sucks.
I don't
now,
feel like a bad guy.
That's
okay.
good.
So
That's good.
hear me out. While this happened roughly 30 years ago, so the events are sort of, I don't know the exact events, but that came down, but you were a lich, from what I heard.
Uh,
He just looks down at
pretty much
at his body.
fan.
I think I'm not undead.
Yeah, you're probably not that body. Maybe more like a backup, perhaps,
I'm just a
or a
backup.
copy.
I, I don't know.
Oh, brother.
You
Wallow
give.
palms his forehead and just walks away.
I'm a backup of a dead lich.
That's probably what happened.
I guess. But if,
I mean, who knows? You might just be some random dude in a pot.
You see his
Yeah.
face scrunches up with contemplation.
hey, here's a question.
Hmm?
What what is the last thing you remember?
I remember uh opening my eyes and it was dark and wet.
Ooh, me too. Just kidding.
And then everything shattered around me and I spilled out onto the ground and there was a half-elven woman in front of me. I was naked.
And packing, apparently.
Oh,
Solid 5 inches, bro.
uh, that I don't know how I feel about this.
What, his dick size?
No, not that.
Don't be afraid. It's fine.
Be
Everybody
not
has
afraid.
that's the first thing I remember. Well, there's also like fuzzy bits before that. I know my name. I know that I learned magic from a guy. There was definitely a man involved in teaching me magic.
Um, I'm not sure how helpful it is, but so the way I found you was with, well, that magic key you have now. Uh, and it showed me memories of, I'm pretty sure you living here? You were actually pretty chill. You were just reading books,
You can
picnicking.
try if you want. You can go ahead and give me uh you can give me, we'll call it a straight wisdom check or intelligence.
Nah, wow. I like intelligence and all, but man, I just,
14. Uh there for the most part, you most of the memories that you got were pretty mundane. There was the books, everything, but uh, if you'd like, I can let you ask one question, and I will give you a corresponding memory.
Am I allowed to deliberate with the group about that question?
Nope.
Dang.
Right back.
That's hard. I have no clue what Abernathy did. Ever.
I mean, if you want, you can make a history check with advantage, and
That would be helpful.
I can
I think
give you
I have
a basic rundown on what your character would
yeah.
know about Abernathy.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Lore, please. Would be appreciative. I have a vague idea of what I want to do with the question, but I just don't know what to ask. That's a 24.
24. You know a lot. I mean, it's kind of a mix between recent history and a little bit older history, but Abernathy, he was a necromancer that worked for the Empire, the Loxandian Empire, before it fell. And it's written that he took over a system of magical devices called crisis crystals and used those to house his soul while he amassed an army of dragon clones and undead.
That's true. Wacky Tuesday.
And then he fused his real lich body with a dragon, one of the dragon clones.
As you do.
Yeah. Any specific questions about Abernathy? Just his history, not the memory.
Yeah. He worked for the Loxandrian Empire?
Yeah.
How'd that go?
He was fairly high up. You recall he was the archmage in charge of the Tower of Necromancy. Each school got its own mage tower back in those days.
What were the crisis crystals meant to do? This isn't for any like the memories.
They
This
were
is...
mainly for in case of, well, as described, in case of a crisis. They were in like every major city. Well, every major city at the time.
Yeah, they were used as a means of quick communication in times of crisis.
Oh.
But he sort of hijacked it because they were all linked together. So if he linked his soul to them, then his soul could be anywhere he wanted.
Clever lich. He made dragon clones unrelated to the crisis crystals?
Yes.
Like big dragon clones?
Some of them.
Huh.
There were at least a few that were ancient size. The party fought one.
Ah.
Or at least the previous party fought one.
Yeah.
Man, everybody prepare your swords. We're about to go hunt a dragon. My king is gonna know what hit him. Yeah. What was his life is it really known at all what he was doing before he was a lit? Before he worked in the Empire?
Well, he was born into the Loxandian Empire. There's not really much known about him from before he became famous. It was so long ago, centuries ago. Now that could be a question for the memory, though.
Yeah. So, I'm thinking either about roughly like the reason as to figuring out why did he put his soul away, or like break it off at that
Part of
time,
the soul way.
Oh, you want to
Or-
try and see if you can see why he broke off pieces of his soul?
Yeah, like about that time, I think that would have a lot of information. So I'm thinking that, or going back to just something to make this current dude feel better.
Hmm.
And I feel like answers would probably make him just general priorities. What's gonna be less likely to send this dude down the path of, I know, it's time to murder everything again, trademark. So yeah.
Well, so which one do you want?
What would give more information, do you think?
It's up to you what you think would give more information.
Dang, no freebies. Alright.
The choice is yours. You make the choice and you live
Yours
with it.
alone.
Yeah. Alright. I want to know more about him breaking his soul off.
Okay.
Do I need to specify further, or?
Nope. You put your hands to your head, and you close your eyes and you begin trying to recall a memory that isn't yours. You see hands, and then a desk, and then slowly the gaps fill in as you see the laboratory that you were just in, except there are no jars, broken or otherwise, no clone jars, broken or otherwise, but those jars with the organs, there's some up there. Things are moved around slightly differently, and you see him looking over these papers. Give me an Arcana check.
Yeah. That is a natural 25, because I had advantage, but yeah, I'll turn that back. That's either a 20 or 25.
You remember this exact uh research. This is a copy of what you found in that temple with the Sphinx.
Oh.
It's research regarding the correlation between celestial bodies and fate.
Oh.
Um, you see him looking over it, and he puts a hand on his forehead, and he says aloud, I don't want to do this, but I think it's the only way. All right. Summon up your courage. And you see him pull out an envelope and cast some sort of spell, and the envelope it has a name written on it. The name is Martha Willowsworth. He casts a spell, and the envelope teleports away to somewhere else, and you watch as he opens up a drawer, and he takes out some sort of item, and he plunges it into his own chest and rips out a piece of his soul and you watch as his body trembles and shakes, and you hear his breathing go ragged as he takes that same similar token and puts the piece of his soul into it, and he quickly throws it into the drawer and shuts it, and he says, "And with that, it is done. I only hope that one day you will prove useful."
So, do I feel the emotions of this?
Yeah, you feel a wave of sadness, of remorse,
Hey,
and regret.
hey, you. Are you feeling all right?
As this wave of emotion hits you, you feel tears running down your own real physical face as you feel the emotions that he felt in that moment.
Yeah, so Sierra's just bawling right now. Ow, 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 my head.
And with that, you feel all of the memories fade from your head. You will no longer be able to recall any memories from Abernathy.
Yeah, fair. Fair that.
But you do remember that memory specifically that you've already seen.
I should not have done that.
What happened? Why are you why are you crying?
Well, I've got good news, and I have terrible news. Serious. I see the music kicked in.
Hold on.
Sirius shaking a bit. Alright. Sir wipes the tears a bit, but they're still coming. Uh, well,
Are you
I...
okay?
No, definitely not. Yeah, you're probably Abernathy. Maybe. I think. Does anybody here know what a Martha Willsworth is?
Doesn't sound familiar.
Okay, remember that name. I need to sit down for a second. Fear sits on muddy ground. Alright. The other thing. So, you are, I guess, he broke you off thinking that you might be helpful someday. So, you aren't thrown away, I guess? But also, I'm pretty sure Guy saw the moment that he probably couldn't go back. I watched the first-person perspective of you tearing your own soul out.
Oh,
My brain still hurts. A lot.
that explains the crying, I guess. Are you sure you'll be okay? I mean, you look like
Give
you're
me,
in
like-
severe pain.
Give me like 5 minutes. I probably have something. But yeah, I need to focus. This is still fresh in my head. But I'm forgetting fast. Yeah. I don't know what to say. You know what? Yeah, Abernathy. person. I guess I'm saying your name now regularly. Like, this is normal. Yes. Okay, you.
Yes.
Marfa Willsworth. Right, I think after you sent a letter to her, and that, I think, is partially what made you really sad.
Wait.
But also losing your soul.
I was sad about someone that was named Martha.
Yes,
Well,
with your last name.
With my last name.
Correct.
Was it like
I
a
don't-
mother or a wife or...
I have no clue, man.
We're getting closer though.
Yeah.
For sure.
Uh, I guess I'm sorry I couldn't help much more.
No, this is useful information for sure. Anything else or...
Oh, do I still have those papers in my pocket?
Yeah.
Seer pulls those out. These might have been inspiration. She's still on the ground, so she's not really gonna hand it over, but just hold it out. I vaguely, it's research notes on celestial objects or bodies and fate. That, I think, was a factor. It was kind of, be brave, you can do this, and ow, everything hurts, and then boom, letter. There was a lot.
Mm. He reaches for the notes.
She does not resist at all.
He takes them and starts looking through them.
Those were in a temple to the god of magic, where a bunch of other stuff happens, such as that sword. He was there. He's really chill. That's Cal. I don't.
Oh, this sword is a person?
Not a person, more like magic sword.
No being.
Ah.
Yeah, celestial being.
Oh, wait a minute.
Casual 19, my god. Bro.
Wait a minute. Oh. Oh. Hold on. Getting something. Fate, yes. Yes! I have to do something. I'm an idiot. I have to do something. What is it? I was given a job.
Oh, no.
I was given a job. I had to do something. It's important. It's important.
Weird.
Lives
What
are
are they called? The
lives
demon
are very
orb?
much at stake.
What were they called? The demon orbs, or
Demon orb? What? Demon?
I think that's separate. Sears currently.
It was called. Elwin called it a demon core.
oh, a demon core? Better take a note of that then.
Do I suspect a cheeky roll?
No, I don't know anything about a demon orb. Phew. I have to do something. I have to do something.
We all do.
I can't remember. I have a job. I have a specific job.
I'm impressed you were given memories of that.
Well, obviously, if it worked properly, I wouldn't be a blank slate.
Seer
Even
chuckles
form.
internally. Just. Mm, mm.
What could it be then?
Seer, with your Arcana, your Nat 20 Arcana roll earlier, you imagine something went wrong with the spell and the memories got infused into the wrong item.
Yeah.
It got infused into the key instead of the token.
Would be what I might figure. One could reasonably suspect that you wouldn't just throw in a bunch of memories to a key intentionally. Seer just she ignores her current feelings, pulls out some incense, lights it.
Do you know of any item specialists that might be able to? That might not work. Whatever. I need to go. I have to go. Where did you find these?
How, okay.
What are the DZs talking about?
He's talking about the notes.
We found it in the ruin.
That is currently not available to go and visit. I would not recommend doing that right this second.
Why?
Yeah, there's big danger zone. Big danger zone. That was a
how
temple-
dangerous?
Trask
Taras.
currently. Black King, big scary ancient dragon.
I don't know what a Black King is. Taras
It's-
maybe rings
Really?
a bell.
Yeah, you know what a dragon is? Imagine
Yeah,
biggest
I know what a
version of
dragon is.
that thing. Those two.
Imagine
a big version of a dragon. A big thing
Yeah,
of a thing that's
Imagine a
already
lizard, a big lizard with wings.
Yeah, I know what a dragon is, but I
Yeah,
don't...
and imagine that dragon just existing can tear down a jungle with
Wait,
acid.
am I imagining more dragons, or is this still the first one?
It's the first.
How many dragons am I supposed to imagine?
Only
One.
one dragon. And
Only
then
one dragon.
Only one dragon, Charask. Very hungry Charask.
So is it Imagine Dragons or Imagine Dragon?
Dragon.
Dragon, singular.
Dragon.
Okay. Imagining a dragon, a big dragon, a dragon that's bigger than other dragons.
Probably.
Okay,
Yeah.
and it's a black dragon.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
That's
that guy is scary. But that scary dude, is trying to be eaten by an even scarier dude.
He's trying to be eaten by...
I'm pretty sure he's trying to fend off the Tarask.
Fear is currently confused. Huh? Oh, right, sorry. Yeah.
Okay, so the Tarask is currently at these ruins.
It is
Whoa.
currently in the way of getting there.
In the way of getting there.
Yes.
Okay, what's a better way of explaining this?
He opens up his spellbook and starts flipping through it.
I don't have a clue, man. I feel like something could go very wrong easily.
Yeah, but then there's...
Seer's kind of doing a bit of an aside. Okay, what do we do?
I don't know.
That dude's gonna go... What happens if he just goes somewhere? I mean... I don't think there's anything else. I'm pretty confident. We didn't see anything else at all. It was just Deimos, the treasure room, like where the storage was, then the big Trask area, and then just everything else was kind of temple, right?
Yeah,
The astrolabe's down.
I'm pretty sure we. I'm,
I think I can plane shift. That might be
Here
get me
turns
there.
her head.
well, that makes things easier for you.
Uh, well, Seer does a quick aside to Wallow. Wallow, there wasn't anything else in there, right? The world is gonna blow up if that happens, right?
I think Rich stepped away for a second.
Oh!
Either that or his mic's muted currently.
Dang, I thought he came back. I was wondering why he wasn't saying anything. Or, cause I mean, realistically speaking, at that time, Oki and Seer were supervising Korif as he was bungee jumping into the Trask water.
Yeah.
So, realistically, they don't know anything. But what's a wall to a wizard?
If
Yeah,
I
just look at all the consequence. Just teleport anywhere.
if I plane shift to a different plane and then plane shift back, I could maybe get there. That's a real
Weird.
roundabout way of doing things.
Almost up.
Why don't I just have teleport in here? Why do I?
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Is there really no teleport spells? Like he got in. Like that's a thick book, man.
Well, I mean, there are teleport spells, but I don't have one in this spell book.
Oh my god.
I didn't
Who
think to
doesn't
prepare that. I guess I don't know.
That's like the best. That's so important.
Well,
like,
I have a dimension door which teleports me up to 500
Oh.
feet, but
who puts plane shift but not teleport?
I
Why would
don't-
you need?
I
plane
don't
shift?
I don't know. I don't know why I would need.
Maybe it's
plane shift.
exclusive. Like, man, things you sure need to remember plane shifting.
Yeah,
Turning a rabbit into.
Maybe he'll find out why he has it once he gets there.
I'm assuming that I'm going to need these spells at some point.
Probably. Alright. Well, I don't know if you should go there now. But the area we did find that these notes, they came from. Actually, strange.
What?
Well, I was just thinking, these notes came from the Temple of Jukra, but Abernathy had it in his workshop. I don't think there was ever a copy.
You're saying
So-
I had a copy of these notes?
Yes,
I mean,
those notes.
seems reasonable.
You were looking
Yeah,
at
you-
them in the memory.
Huh.
I guess it seems reasonable. You were, if I'm going off what you was saying, you were a researcher, so seems reasonable to have copies.
I
Yeah.
was an evil researcher.
You might have been a researcher before. Nobody really knows what Abernathy, or you, I guess, did before you joined old Loxandran Empire. So, you might have actually been there, maybe. Here, let me see if I have anything else. Because I had a lot. I looked through a lot of those research notes. Seer's gonna show him the, code. I don't know if I should show him that book.
What book?
I have a book that's coded in Primordial. I'm pretty sure from
Oh,
there?
that book.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
written in a primordial cipher. That's right.
yeah. Um, yeah, you know what? Seer hands him the book. This also came from there. It's a cipher.
Cipher. Hmm.
Yeah.
You said this is supposed to be coded?
Yeah. I don't know the code. I mean, if it's something important, genuinely lives are on the line, I have no reason to withhold information.
You watch as his brow furrows and he begins thinking hard. It's familiar for sure.
Aside to Oki, he probably worked on this, I think. He probably worked on the plane binding.
Wait. Oh, this would be so much easier if I had memories.
Fear once again chuckles internally in fear. Man, yeah. Wow, sure is hot today. Sure is humid in the jungle.
I think
You too.
I really think I need to go to those ruins.
Do you?
All right, but just as a warning, right? You already know the city may not be in the best condition at the moment. I mean, the current colony. If you're planning on walking, there's a
Here, let me draw you a map before you even consider going. No way you're just gonna wander in the jungle without memories. You could probably defend yourself, though. I trust that. Seer pulls out an
probably
empty
don't have
sheet of
any need to,
paper.
since most of the fauna around here is, or since most of the fauna around here is gone somewhere else.
It's true. Seer's going to draw him up a quick map. Should I roll for that?
Yeah, if you're hastily drawing a map, you can give me a cartographer's tools check with dexterity.
Yeah, give me a second. I gotta get dexterity set for it. No.
You can set your cartographer's tools to
Oh.
query attribute.
Oh, it is query attribute already. Okay, good. For some reason, I didn't think it was. Natural one.
You rip the paper.
Dang it.
You put a hole straight through it. Is that where the? Wait, what is this?
Yeah, but
You know what? It's
there's like a bunch of lines and then there's a hole. There's like a tear straight through the middle of the page. So the page isn't actually like in separate pieces, but there's just a tear through the center.
You know, maybe I need to do something other than star charts for once. How do you make math? Seer just traces another map. I don't know how to make maps. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
Hit
this
scrap
time
paper.
you overlay the maps and then trace the one that's already been drawn. And you make a quick map.
Seer marks down the crater, as well as like the city where we are now. Just user-friendly guide to that used to be dangerous. That used to be dangerous. That's destroyed. Here we are. Happy face.
Okay. I can't plane shift again until tomorrow. Or I can't cast another 7th level spell until tomorrow.
Uh,
So,
yeah. Didn't know turning a rabbit was so powerful.
well, I cast Finger of Death, which is quite a high level spell.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
So,
I think I'll be with you until tomorrow morning, and then I'll.
okay, that's good. I don't know how fast a Trask travels, but
Probably not as fast as a teleportation.
Pretty
yeah.
fucking slow, to be
Side
honest.
note, Trask, total magic immunity. Just in case. You should probably know.
I'm not planning on fighting that thing, whatever
No.
it is.
I'm just saying. Just run. No need to second guess yourself.
Oh,
Or
shit.
given legs.
Anyway.
Actually, you all are planning on heading out, right? I'll just stay here. I'll
Alright.
stay here at this place, and then you all can do your own thing, I suppose.
Do you want to keep the incense stick?
The what?
No, I've just been burning it in the corner. It's a nice smell.
Sure, you can leave that there.
Alright.
Alright, what do you all do?
Where are we again?
We're still in the ruined town.
Alright, town. Alright.
You guys were planning on heading to the obelisk.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Free review. Then again, I guess there isn't any other major temple-looking item on the map. Yay for Abernathy. Yay. Consequences.
Aren't retcons
So we
great?
just left him back at that village?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean...
Well, I
Uh,
mean,
They helped him out
What?
quite a bit with whatever it is he was trying to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys did leave him back there.
he probably knows which one of the buildings is the library.
Yeah.
That could probably help him out. Even though it's a lot of old, really old information, but it's information nonetheless.
So you guys head towards the obelisk, or do you go somewhere else?
Let's go home. Let's go cry. Let's think about our actions, maybe. Also, is Rich back?
Yeah, he's back. He's just muted.
I'm like half here.
Yeah, alrighty.
Okay, so is there anything else that's on the way?
Nothing that's marked on the map.
Well,
Off.
then I guess we just head to the obelisk then.
Yeah.
Okay. What pace do you guys travel at?
Send it?
Do you travel at slow, normal, or fast?
We feeling spicy today? As per usual, consistently
I mean,
fast.
I'm always spicy.
You know what? Yeah, why not? Let's go fast.
Nice.
I mean, at the moment, there's really no. Well, it's far off, but
Yeah, and there's only disadvantage on perception checks, so.
Yeah, if anything bad happens, you won't be able to see it coming.
Yeah, let's keep life spicy. We've already helped the necromancer once. We've already maybe doomed something or done something. Definitely not mainly because of me. Sorry.
So, you can either arrive at the night of the second day or the next morning. So, if you arrive at the night of the second day, you're going to have to make con saves to not be exhausted. But you will arrive there quicker, whatever that means to you.
I'd say the morning.
Did I update the calendar last time for when you guys traveled to this village?
Does it say the 27th? If it does, then no.
Okay. Cool. I'll go
It
ahead and
just-
update that.
Okay, yeah, it wasn't updated then. Yay! So we're first of Grimgast, everyone. We can. There's definitely gonna be a festival.
So you guys decide to arrive the morning?
I think we should get there in the morning. I don't know about the other two.
Because if so,
Yeah.
it'll be the 33rd.
I have confidence in us. Maybe we can get the jump on the, or at least maybe scout out the area first.
Maybe.
All right. It looks like it's a tie vote between morning and night so far. So that means, Rich, you're gonna have to be the tiebreaker.
Yeah, sort of caught all that. Can you give me the two options one more time?
You can. So it'll take 2-ish days to reach the obelisk from this ruined town. So you can either push on through the night to arrive at the obelisk at night, making con saves to potentially avoid exhaustion, or you can arrive the morning of the third day.
Oh no, I'm good at con saves. Let's do this.
Yeah, baby.
All right.
Let's go.
The vote is to arrive at the 32nd of Jahara.
Join me in terrible decisions, Rich.
Always.
All right. I'm gonna need everyone to make a con save.
Let's go.
22.
21. Oh no, I'm a 10.
No, you're a 10. That was Oki that rolled the 21.
Yep. Congratulations.
I'll roll for Korith. He rolls a 19.
Excellent.
I'll also roll for Emil.
Small child.
12. Okay.
Let's hope it was DC 10.
God, my head. What is going on?
The DC was 11.
Ah.
So, Seer, you do have 1 point of exhaustion.
This is terrible. My ideas. Yeah, just
What was the DC? Sorry.
11.
11.
I lost by 1.
Ha, bro, you suck.
Need to get good and think through my decisions.
All right.
It's fine.
Yeah, you all arrive. Seer, you're feeling a little tired. But you do see this massive towering obelisk, very similar to the last one that you saw.
Well, it's probably safe to assume it's gonna open the same way the last one we went to then.
First, does it look like there's anything around? I may be tired.
It's just the stairs leading up to the platform where the obelisk stands.
Would I try and see if anybody's been here recently?
Yeah, you can go ahead and give me a survival check with disadvantage.
But of course, question, can I use guidance on myself?
Indeed, you can.
I'm pretty sure you can.
Yeah. That's 25.
25. Nice.
Yes.
You see that there was a small group of people that passed through here before.
Hmm.
Not
How recent?
it was probably like a day or two ahead of you. You can see the remnant. You can see like the remnants of like they tried to cover their tracks, but you're too keen. You see the remnants of like some ash from what was obviously a campfire with some dirt and stone kicked up over it, and you see you do see some broken branches, and when you go over there and you like push aside some bush branches, you see some like boot prints in the ground.
Leaning in what direction?
Leading northeast.
Towards the mountains?
Yeah.
Hmm.
But they did circle around this obelisk a little bit.
Did it seem like they approached the stairs?
Yeah, they approached the stairs.
I'm assuming that I can't figure out if they actually entered in at any specific area. Just like false door here.
By the way, the language on this obelisk is different.
Hmm?
This one
The
is
la-
not. This one does not have celestial and draconic. It instead has celestial and primordial.
Oh,
Oh, great.
what do you say?
Yeah.
Alright, it's another all-nighter. Good news. Right, or bad? Someone else came here. Small group. Maybe. Actually, was there multiple people?
There was multiple people, yeah.
Would you say within about like less than 4?
Probably around 4 to 6, somewhere in that range.
Oh, so we are a small group. Alright. A pretty sizable, maybe 4, 6, I'm guessing. Somewhere around there, group of people came in here.
I mean, it could. Wait, where are the tracks going?
They're going north, but they were trying to hide.
Huh.
Also, the fonts, the languages here are different. I don't know, the last one was in, but this one is in Celestial and Primordial.
Doesn't Wallow know Celestial?
I'm pretty sure he does.
It would be pretty impossible to read this with the knowledge of only one language.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that I know, yeah, Primordial and Celestial.
You know both?
I happen to know about 5 or 6.
That's a lot of languages.
Seer's very lingual.
So,
Take linguist.
I didn't actually. I just took Prodigy.
Oh.
He gave me expertise in perception. That's why I can be cool. And with a 19 passive.
You see that it is an ancient hymn to some old god. The name is never explicitly stated. You gather that it might be taboo to whoever built this to say this god's name.
And it's written in both languages?
Yes. Well, it's more like it's some odd combination of the two languages where it's almost every other word it flips between the languages. Or there will be sentences that are mostly celestial with a few words of primordial. There will be sentences that are mostly primordial with a few words in celestial. It flops around a lot.
Side note. I assume that hymn is like a song, if I remember correctly. I remember
Yeah.
there's a lot of like I know this is just me, the player, forgot. But yeah, does it hymns don't have any ulterior meaning to them, right? It's just like song good. Actually, no, I can just look this up. Never mind. Continue.
It's a hymn is a song specifically for religious purposes.
And it's just praise. That's interesting. So, a religious song just being like, hey, how cool is this god? But we don't say to God. Oh. Neato. Sierra's going to try and vaguely relay the words to the group.
Okay.
So, Cam.
Yeah.
This is probably different. We can assume maybe a monolith is for the first two. The first one was the chromatic and metallic dragon gods, and they've already visited this one.
Yeah. So are the
I'm just trying to think about something.
how many obelisks are there? 3? It looks like well on the map here it looks like there's 3.
Yeah, there's 3.
Here,
Is there...
I will post the hymn here.
Draconic, primordial, and the last obelisk maybe.
Hey, wait a minute.
Maybe
I recognize this thing.
demonic.
A quick bit to you, Cam. This is from way back when we were in the astral plane. I think this might be relating somewhat to that. Because the dude who fought a lot of aboleths, and then potentially the aboleths ate him. So no name. It does kind of fit, and he was the god of origin, I think, both. But I wonder.
You're thinking of
What-
Froldgar, the
Yeah,
god
that's the
of
one.
mortality and ends.
Yeah. Question: is one capitalized in the text?
Yes.
All the other capitals are correct.
Yes.
Give me
Wait a minute.
Yeah, what you thinking?
No, I'm just looking at the. I'm not saying this in character.
Yeah, I'm just.
Voeit
Hey, I'm glad you're on the same track.
1 VO.
Seems like a cipher. Well, not a
Yeah.
cipher, just a puzzle. Alright, that's what I got for all the capitals, at least. Because those... The line I'm mainly focusing on is Endless and Immortal and The One Who Stands Above. Because that's all
Oh, maybe that's his name.
But there's also...
Because it said it was taboo to say its name.
Yeah, but there was also before, can you spell... Can you spell the god's name in chat?
You don't know the god's name.
Wasn't it written down? The one in the astral plane, the statue.
Oh, yeah. Froldgar?
Yeah.
One
It's so.
Oh. Oh.
All right. Stuff might be moved around a bit.
Maybe it's an anagram for something.
That's possible, but I'm almost wondering. So. Yeah. All right. But and one that's a little more interesting to me is that there is new. New is in there. Oh, well, whoops. Whoop. I don't know how relevant this even is, but I love how we just laser focused on this random song.
Alright, I'm back sitting down.
Hey,
Hey, what's
luckily,
They
debatably,
they read the hymn on this obelisk, and now they're trying to crack the code.
Does the obelisk have an opening?
It should.
It does not appear to have one.
hey, I found a name. Well, something vaguely name-like.
Veto Nusab. Nusab?
Yeah. Beto Nusab. Also, debatably, you could do... There's a lot of different ways that you could kind of stretch it out. But Veto and Nusab does sound vaguely like an actual sentence. The actual, like, original, when you take all the capitals, though, is Vieton Nusab?
Do you say that out loud?
Seer's probably saying all this out loud.
You
as she's trying
say
to-
Vieto Nusab?
Depends if there's a space in this. But yes.
Okay. You watch as one of the sides of the obelisk opens.
So what was important?
Seer, you would know that Nusab means phrase in Primordial, though you don't know what Vieto means.
Question on primordial linguistics here. Is it like is it do you so would praise be first or
it's
second?
more like Latin, where the verb means its thing in relation to the noun.
So it is in order. It would be
So
like
it means
Vieto and praise.
I praise.
Oh, okay. I think I understand what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
I spend way too much time.
So the tense of the verb itself has a meaning. So if you just said nusab, it would be I praise.
Okay, I'm gonna write this down in the game chat just for vague memory. Yay! Learning languages, finally paying off.
Yes, learning fictional languages.
Real life expertise, let's go.
You do not know what Veto means.
I don't mean to interject.
Yeah.
But a little back, I was doing something, and I was listening, and I heard a campfire.
Yeah.
There was a kicked out campfire.
Yeah.
And they checked it. Where?
Yeah.
No.
There's tracks heading northeast.
Oh.
Northeast, towards the Scorched Mountains, or the Scorched area?
Northwest would be Scorched.
Okay.
Northeast is towards the eastern coast.
Eastern coast.
Yeah, it looked like they were going towards the mountains or continuing along the coastline.
Yeah, there's a big mountain on. There's a big like mountain cluster-ish thing on the south side of the river, and on the north side there's a mountain range that goes up across the eastern part of the Black King's territory.
Based on the tracks, can I tell how many people there are?
Seer said 4 to 6.
Yeah. Lovelia has accomplices.
Assuming that it is, well, it probably is.
And these aren't fake tracks? So they're just away from the opposite?
No, they just did a bad job of
Make a survival check.
Yeah, go like completely. I don't know. I didn't check for that.
7.
Oh. You know what? Get guidance from me. Add a d4.
I don't think that's gonna help much.
Yeah,
You
get 10.
11. Definitely better than 7. You can't really tell if these are fake or not. Though you can't see any real tracks either if they were fake.
Okay. And the obelisk, has it been since Seer just opened it now? Is there any signs of it having?
You can look inside. I don't think anyone's done that yet.
No.
Eyes.
I was gonna ask you, Rich. What did you do last time to open it? You're the one with the Wallow themed one, quote unquote, dragon.
I'll be honest, I don't remember. I think I bled on it.
You did. There was a lot of blood in that one. And poison. So much poison.
Yeah. Poison was fun. Let me try bleeding on this one. Where I'm gonna cut my hand.
You cut your hand and bleed on the obelisk?
Yeah.
Isn't the door already open?
Yeah, let's matrix
seem to
this
do
bad
anything.
boy. Let's take over the.
All right, let's go inside.
All right. There's a set of stairs that spiral downwards.
Jump.
You jump between the stairs, and you flatten against the ground, and then there's a big red text that appears that says you died.
You feel your soul shatter once more. Ah,
Game
and
over. Press
yeah.
hard to try again.
yeah, you drop all of your money in that spot.
Get good.
And
Skill
you
issue.
you respawn at the last site of grace. It's too bad that the last one that you sat at was like all the way back in the city.
Yeah, congratulations, you actually, the city's no longer destroyed because of time didn't happen apparently. Good.
No, that event already happened. It's all destroyed.
Ah, dang. Can't choose your way through this one. Negotiations with the dragon, unfortunately, cannot be cheesed once again. You failed your
Alright.
check. Yeah.
So, I'm assuming you all just descend the staircase?
Yes.
Yeah.
Unless you
Are we
actually
doing-
jump.
No, were you kidding?
I mean, if he would have, he had wings.
Do I look fucking retarded?
I'm not gonna
Uh,
answer that.
Is this like a? Is there any statue in this one? Upon walking in.
No.
Hmm. Interesting. No text at all on the walls?
There is some text on the walls. There's a. It repeats the hymn on the inside, but there's also a new phrase. There's like a just a small like 3-word phrase that appears. It says father and mother.
That's not spooky.
Who's your
What
dad?
is-
Yeah, it repeats the hymn on the inside and then says father and mother, and then it keeps repeating that, but it's like slanted and spiraling down with the staircase.
Hey guys, are we going in any particular order down these stairs?
Well, Wallow walked in first.
Fair. Seer's gonna walk in behind you.
Emil will be at the back. Korth will be behind Seer.
What does Baguette think of this?
Yeah.
You don't know.
We don't know. We don't have a rule.
You
We
guys,
need them very important.
you guys can ask Korth what the sword thinks.
What is
I
this
do,
sword
because
thing?
I do, because I know it can talk. It spoke to me and told me it didn't like my face.
It said it would spit on its boot if it would spit on your boot if it was physically capable. Don't forget that one.
Bro just stole that dragon.
Well, come here, sword. Let me handle you.
Do you want to grab the handle and talk to him?
If Korth lets me.
Yeah, sure. I'll let Korth let you.
Alright, I
It
grab
is
the
you,
handle.
Sorry, Nightmare, we're hijacking your sword.
He's
What
gonna
do you
come back and
want, you silly dragon?
I forgot how miserable this is.
This street goes both ways, huh?
Apparently so. I was going to ask about your opinion on this obelisk. After all, you are divine being.
You don't know what this is?
I'm so glad you're thinking the same.
Let's say no.
How? How? How, how do you not know what this is? This is a sort of a temple, huh?
The temple
Yeah.
for
Obviously.
worship.
Yes. Obviously.
Man, Waller sure looks very
It
angry.
is a temple to Vieto. Huh?
Vieto, huh?
Vieto. Huh? It is
I think we've all paused to watch this. Hold on.
Yeah, like, I'm sorry, whatever you're saying, very important, but we need to watch this fan-based terrible.
Fuji TV on Akira Toriyama. Please support the official release.
Vegeta's a Super Saiyan.
Yeah, whatever. Did you catch the name of his
Oh,
Why?
name of his no, I know, right? Big Bang Attack.
Oh my gosh.
Coming from official beam cannon. Oh, nice. Devil drill beam. What about spiral death?
Oh,
Doom laser.
these are cursed.
No gun? Shit, that's good. Alright, what about Regicide Blaster? Doomsday Crush. Anarchy Barrage. Taco Tuesday. Hellphone Parade.
Okay, that's pretty funny.
Keeping that one. Hello there. I'm gonna leave you two alone for now. Where you go? Spirit gun.
I love hearing the different states of the video that everyone's in through their microphones.
I love. Oh, of course. Now we have to see why.
Okay, let's.
All right,
It's for a
Back-
joke.
back
Yeah.
to business.
Yeah, back to business.
Yeah, like special tech names important. What?
So, it's a temple. What was this temple used for? Just worship or something? Or
People did not. They showed their respect to him, but well, him is not really. They showed their respect to it. Them.
who's them?
Them. They showed their respect to them, and they're not really a god that you worship.
Oh,
They
what kind of god? Is it?
I don't know what kind specifically, but I know that they do not care about the people.
Oh.
They do not want or require worship like the other gods.
I see. Very well.
There are some that call them different names, though.
By what name?
Primus.
A premise.
Primus.
Premise.
Knock me one more time, I dare you.
You know,
Come on.
Yeah. I think that'd be interesting to see. I think you Primus with an A or Primus with an A?
It is spelled like that.
Thank you.
Oh,
Like
literally
Optimus
just Prime.
Prime.
It's literally just Primus.
Yes, alright. Have I heard of a Primus before?
You guys can give me religion checks.
I'm very religious. I read the Bible.
It's the Dragon Bible.
Natural 20. I did read the Bible. Fuck you.
You read all the Bibles. Why is
Um,
that Sorry.
this makes sense, Wallow. You know that Abrugan belonged to what was called the Cult of Primus.
Cult time. Let's go.
The Cult of Primus believed that Primus was the supreme deity. That Primus made everything, including the younger gods.
Interesting.
The
Bozo.
the cult of Primus their goal was to wake Primus up. They believed Primus to be sleeping.
Hmm.
Oh shit.
It's never a good idea.
Guys,
What?
we have a problem.
Did this?
And
Did-
what is that problem?
Are you no longer on speaking terms with Cal?
Oh, that sword can go fuck you. I let go of the handle.
Yeah, you right as you let go, you heard a barrage of insults coming your way.
You can go fuck yourself. Alright, time to put him on block. Block the sword.
Anyways, this temple belongs to a Vietos, but the sword gave him a different name, one that I'm familiar with. They called him Primus, believed to be the forebearer of all minor gods. If I'm remembering what you just said.
Okay.
The cult of Primus believes Primus to be the supreme deity, and they believe Primus to be the oldest god, so they believe it to be the parent of all the younger ones, including the prime deities of today.
Okay,
Hmm.
but what's the issue here?
The
I mean,
issue
besides
is-
it being a cult.
The issue is I've been doing research on my own about a specific necromancer, different from the one that we just recently left behind, which I still think is a terrible idea. This necromancer goes by the name of Rangar. It is said he destroyed one. It is said that he destroyed one. Protect the world. I think it's 3, right?
You should move a little closer to your mic. I think you're cutting out
Yeah,
a
you're,
little bit.
you're not
Sorry.
picking up everything.
It's 3, correct?
Yeah, 3 seals.
Hold on, let me bring up my input. How is this, by the way?
That's a lot better.
Now, if I use Waller's, better.
Question, can you guys hear me fine?
Yeah.
More on the
Yeah.
top? Excellent.
Okay,
So-
I will continue speaking from here.
Yeah, you're saying like I
He's
didn't.
a necromancer, similar, but not the same as the one that we just left in a village, which I think is a terrible idea. But Obergen destroyed one of 3 seals that protects the world from apocalyptic type dangers. I have been researching him because he possesses an item I am interested in getting my hands on. But this news brings me worries. Obergen belongs to a cult, though very same that worshipped Primus.
Hmm. It's similar in design to the one that had. Okay, I don't remember the names, but Seer probably remembers the names. Metallic God Dragon, Chromatic God Dragon.
Well, there's hold on, I have it written.
Duntalis and
Okay.
Yeah, Dintalis and
Cor-
Creantel.
Creantel.
Yeah.
Yeah, Duntalis was the one that had the last obelisk.
Yeah. It's similar in design and even entrance mechanism almost to that temple. So why would a cult and dragon worshippers work together? And presumably more if there's there's at least one more obelisk on our map, and probably many more further north. Why would they?
Great question. One I do not possess an answer for.
You guys can keep
Maybe.
talking. I need to run to the bathroom.
Alrighty.
Do you want me to keep running the recording or?
Go
You
ahead.
can pause it.
Okay, I'll pause it. Pausing.
Oh,
Okay.
right. Before you left, there was the fuck you sword.
Oh yeah. Fuck you, sword. You put it away. Yeah, we're
Oh, yeah,
unpaused.
We told them. I told them about Obergen.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Torb
told
is
him about
probably
that.
just hearing a barrage of insults just springing out in his mind right now.
No, I like a.
No,
Yeah.
Korath is
Yeah.
holding his head with a face of annoyance.
You know, for the divine being, he sure has a dirty mouth. Man, that sword can really sling together some insults.
Yes. Well, it needs to learn to mind its tongue. Anyways,
Yeah.
we best find out what's in the Temple of Primus because
And
I need to find this for better or worse.
Oh yeah, you guys were talking about the obelisks being similar to one another.
yeah.
You guys
Oh,
can
yeah.
all give me religion checks if you'd like.
Can I tell them that these cultists believe that Primus was the first?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
you
yeah.
did.
Yeah, you did. Why not?
Religion check?
Yeah. Seer,
Alright.
I believe you have exhaustion.
I do. Hey, guess what? Congratulations.
So
Get
you get
roll.
+3.
That's to
Well,
I don't
cabin.
think that really changes much for me.
Yeah.
yeah. So go ahead and give me another religion roll because you have
Yeah.
exhaustion.
Yeah. Watch it be a wasted nat 20. There we go.
So you
Cool.
got.
10.
I was just gonna take your first D4. So
Thank
you got
you.
11. All right. You don't really know much about ancient temples, but these are
Wait, can I?
these are clearly very old temples. They're clearly beyond ancient, like predating probably the planar protection temples even.
Mm.
Mason's tools?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, you can go ahead and give me history with
I also have-
advantage from your Mason's
I also
tools.
have Smith's. If those can help at all.
I don't think Smith's tools would help here, but Mason's tools, yeah, that could definitely help.
Yeah, baby.
Same roll. Though I will give you the information that these two obelisks are from around the same time period, and the obelisks themselves are probably predate the planar protection temples,
Oh wow.
and also the defacing of the Duntalis one was a lot more recent than the obelisk itself.
Facing.
Yeah, you remember how the mountain god stuff was like written over the Duntalis stuff?
Oh yeah. That was probably done by the Gnolls, though. Wait, what the fuck am I saying? The Gnolls aren't smart enough to.
Yeah. The Duntalis one was in the monument. The first one.
Yeah, I remember.
Gnolls can be smart.
But not they didn't unless they had mountain god blood. They wouldn't break. Well, I mean, it doesn't. I guess it doesn't have to be a
direct descendant of the mountain god to get in Talus's temple. It could be just like any dragon, like
Dang.
dragon blood.
Didn't know the dude was so specific on his requirements for worshippers.
With that, you probably come to realize it's the door opened not because you are related to the mountain god, but probably just because it was draconic blood.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The original structure itself was not changed much, except for the inside, in that back secret room.
All right.
That room was changed a lot because there was a lot of creepy stuff and a pool of poison, you know.
And an entire ancient dragon skeleton.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just the skull.
Just the skull.
Yeah. It was just the skull.
All right. Can we descend to some more? I kind of want to.
Yeah. You guys descend down into this temple, and as you do, you enter this hall, and it's just these columns, these big stone columns through this massive hall that line either side of this room, and you see at the back an altar and a massive statue. The statue depicts sort of a humanoid figure, like a rotund man with a woman with sort of a spiritual body wrapped and coiled around him.
Does he think he is a bard?
It's a man and a woman with a spiritual body wrapped around them?
It looks like the tail of the woman's spiritual body like connects into the man, like they're one being.
Mother and father, huh?
And it doesn't look like many. There's no seats or anything. It doesn't look like many people were meant to stay here, to worship here. The walls are almost completely blank, except for the lines of the bricks and the statue at the back. But there is you do spot a door behind the statue.
What kind of door?
It's just looks like.
Can I check the area for traps?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my thinking, man.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
I'm gonna do a quick perception check.
19.
Same vein as Wallow.
It is investigation to look for traps, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm just doing a basic perception.
Oh, to look out for anything? Alright, I
Yeah.
gotcha.
Anything notable or that can be pointed out to someone else.
With the 13,
Seer's tired.
yeah, with the 13, you don't really spot much of anything. Well, you don't see any traps in this room.
Oh.
Okay.
It doesn't look like there's anything here.
I say we proceed.
Good. Might as well go to the door.
There's also the altar.
I guess we'll check out the altar first then.
Oh, yeah, let's go to the altar.
Yeah. I'm interested in.
Altar, let's go.
You all walk up to the altar. You see that it is on the back side of the altar. It is open and has a sort of shelf, and there's also the table on top. With there's a connected podium, also, and you see on the podium there rests a single tome, and on the shelf below there is a single amulet depicting the statue.
Hey, Shiny.
You grab it.
Without touching the book, what does it appear to be in any language?
It
Probably
is a
Primordial.
simple leather-bound tome. There's no title on it.
Amulet. Amulet.
You grab the amulet.
Amulet.
I ain't touching anything again.
Did you grab the amulet?
Of course. Who do I look like? Gibshaw?
It
Make a
causes
wisdom
the
saving
statue
throw.
to come to life.
Ah! He said wisdom save?
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Sorry, guys. Bye bye.
I'm sorry. Oh no!
7.
I
All right.
probably
As you touch the amulet, only the tips of your claws graze it before this thing flies up from under the altar. The chain opens up and suddenly you're wearing the amulet, and then the book shoots into your hand. I'm gonna pull you into whispers real quick.
Oh no!
Pausing.
What's the
Unpaused.
I'll tell you
You
about
all
that.
watch as Wallow's eyes glaze over for 2 seconds, and then his nose starts bleeding.
Are you? I'm gonna cast.
To poke him with something that's not her hand.
I'm gonna cast healing word on him.
Also,
Cure Wounds if you
Wallow,
wanna save yourself.
I will say what you saw is up to you whether or not Wallow believes that to be true.
I'm gonna poke him with
Like,
it's a random thing that someone has in their pocket.
Does
Gonna
the
poke you
amulet
with a
come off?
pen.
What?
Does the amulet come off?
You go to take it off?
Yeah, I reach up and I slowly tug on it. Does it come off?
You feel like you could take it off, yeah.
I can
do
cure
that.
wounds, Cam, if you wanna keep your spell slot.
And I smash the fucker.
As soon as you take it off, it's no longer in your hand. And you look, and it's back on the shelf, exactly where it was before. And you look, and you're also no longer holding the book.
Here pokes you with a pen. Yeah.
I reaction grab her wrist.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
What you doing?
Wallow, are you all right?
Wallow,
Snap,
you feel
You're-
small.
I cast healing word on him.
I also cast Cure Wounds.
Alright, Wallow, you are back up to full.
Okay.
Bro move. Let's go. Good job, Cam.
I was hoping you would save yours, because your healing's better than mine. But
Oh, it is? I'm sorry.
it's fine.
Yeah.
quick.
Okay, I've lost spell slots.
A pen. I require a pen.
Seer quickly puts away her pen that she was poking him with.
I look at the. I look at the.
Emil hands you a pen.
I take out the powerful magic scroll. I have no clue what's in, and I will write on the back of that, with the magic inkwell,
Mhm.
an image of the vision that I just saw, gave to me by the amulet.
You draw what you saw.
I write down a sentence to give me an image of what I saw.
Oh, so you want to make
going to
like
back
you want to
away
make
from
like a little illusion like projector.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Seer's backing away from you. Shit.
Make an Arcana check.
You're in these stupid checks.
5.
To be fair, I did say image, not like illusion.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
just
yeah.
like a
Oh,
flat
just
piece
like
of
a
paper.
picture. Yeah.
Yes.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. What sentence do you write?
Oh, no.
Exactly what I said. An image of the vision I just saw given to me by the amulet.
Oh, okay. Sure. You and Oki both see it's like void, and then there's a set of glowing eyes that are blue and a set of glowing eyes that are red, and they're surrounded by countless stars.
Okay. I'm not sure what this means.
We're all
I mean,
doomed.
You could say that about a lot of things, Wallow.
I mean, are they?
Do I recognize any of the stars in there? If I shimmy up?
The
Shimmy up from
stars,
behind
the
Neil.
stars are not in a pattern that you recognize at all. Actually, I'll give you that. That was a good question.
I'm gonna I'm gonna try and copy those onto a separate star map.
Those aren't stars here. They're eyes.
You mean the blue and red ones?
No, the others.
Are
And Waller
they
will his
all
eyes
eyes?
grow wide as he stares into the distance.
Are they all eyes?
Creatures. And they feed. Oh, they feed on everything, even themselves.
It sounds just
And they
like stars.
grow.
Hello?
And they grow large. But the main ones
And then he'll point to the blue and red.
are unstoppable. If it's to be believed.
And then he'll rip the page in half.
Uh,
At this point,
Are you about to tear a spell scroll in half?
I'm gonna assume
No.
that he did it on a normal piece of paper and not on
Yeah,
that
yeah.
super
Okay,
powerful scroll.
good.
well, I thought the magic thing gave me like a physical, other.
It'll give you an actual paper
Like a-
that it's on.
Yeah, so I destroyed the paper that it's on, and then as I do this, I will, dramatic effect, not so dramatic effect. Everyone, prepare yourselves. This is gonna get very dangerous for everyone. I will draconic might
Okay, what do I need?
Hmm?
What kind of saving throw do I need to make?
So you guys watch as he gets incredibly angry. He punches through this paper, and then his scales start glowing green. Like they're not glowing green, but the undersides of the scales start glowing green and purple. And you can
Wallow.
just see this power surge through Wallow as he starts to just like grow in size.
Here is going to shield the meal.
You will watch.
Wallow activates dragon install.
This makes you a
Will
large
activate
creature, right?
Ultra Instinct
Yes, this does
RTB.
make me a large creature.
You will watch
Okay.
as Wallow becomes like double his size. Wallow was already really tall, but he's now 14, 15 feet tall.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And
Is there
as
even
he's say,
9 feet.
for him?
and as this happens, he
9 feet.
grows. Wallow is at base right now. He's 6'9".
Damn.
So double that.
So about 13 feet.
Yeah.
14 maybe if we're being generous.
So
Wallow wearing pumps.
as he grows to this massive size, you just hear like the gurgle of draconic flame as he belches his dragon breath onto this book and amulet. And then as not even as soon as the dragon breath is done, hopefully you guys aren't caught in the blast, but he does it right away. He will go to
Yeah.
pummel the book and the amulet.
Imagine he goes for
You
round
just start
2.
clawing at the book and amulet.
Oki holds his
Yeah,
nose
pummel.
as
Pummel.
he
Pummel?
as he releases.
Yeah.
You
his
gotta
breath,
punch
like,
them.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. It's
Yeah, you
poison.
you start laying into them. The book and the amulet, they like fly from the spots that they're on, and then you blink and then they're right back to where they were before. So you keep like knocking them to the side, you keep punching down on them, but they just keep readjusting right back to where they were.
Yeah.
Wallow,
And this goes on for a while.
Okay, Wallow, this is whatever you're doing. Holy shit, you're a dragon. I mean, yeah, duh, but look, whatever you're doing, you're not. At this point, you're just wasting your energy here.
When he hears that, Wallow will turn and like go to just swing and grab at Oki.
I'm gonna make it clear.
Ah!
Fear has shimmied herself and Emil a good distance away. Like
Yeah,
15
I mean, what I'm trying to say is that book and Amley are just appearing back on the pedestal. Hopefully it's an enchantment or something. But look, I don't think you should be wasting your energy on whatever's happening here on this podium.
Question: am I holding Oki?
Make an
You're holding me
athletics
like
check.
a doll.
Make an athletics check. I don't know what your draconic might does to affect athletics
I
or
will
strength
whisper it
checks.
to you.
Strength checks usually. I think there is a mechanic. I'm pretty
Okay,
sure that
go
gives
ahead
you a
and
bonus. right?
roll your athletics with advantage. Oki, you can give me either athletics or acrobatics.
Holy shit!
Yeah, no.
to try and avoid.
Yeah, no.
Bird that
I'll give it to you anyway, but there's no way I'm beating that.
My
Uh,
god, these incredible rolls.
Oki's
You know-
Oki's Minotaur strength surprises you for a moment, but in your large state, you easily overpower him. But he fights back with a strength that you weren't expecting.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, so I grab a hold of Oki, and then as
It
he's
is
saying
in this
stuff to
moment
me-
that you truly remember. Oki's a Minotaur.
It's hard to imagine. He's so bashful and graceful. He's got such nimble hands.
He's not that dexterous.
And then
He's average at best.
Dang.
so he's got all the Oki. He's listening to what Oki is saying, and then Wallow will like halt for a second and think.
Yes. If it's not to be trifled with, then you destroy it.
Wallow will like start trying to push Oki towards the amulet.
How am I gonna destroy
I'm
what?
gonna try and do something, but I don't know what I can do.
That's not what I'm saying at all.
I don't know if we can.
Look,
Yeah, Wallow's still pushing.
Yeah, Seer's gonna start trying to get in the way of that.
No.
Seer,
okay, so is there anything special about this podium here?
Yeah, did the podium survive the pummeling?
The podium did, yes.
Okay.
Or give me an attack roll.
uh-huh.
Dragon Fist to fuck you.
And about-
Oh, that was not meant to be rolled at advantage, but
I
We'll
sure hope
we'll
it
count that
wasn't.
as you did it for a while. We'll count it as a couple of attacks.
okay.
So your first one's an 8. Your second one, you do feel your draconic fist smash into the stone. You feel it crack, and you see the crack form on the side of this podium. You blink, and the crack is gone.
Yeah. And then I go grab Oki, and now I'm forcing him towards the amulet.
What am,
And
wait a minute,
this
what
time,
am I going to do? If you can't break this thing, what makes you think I can?
If only you understand. Peer into what I saw. Peer
I don't
into
think
the
that's what Mark-
void.
I do. Wallow, you touched it, and now you're trying to potentially kill someone else. Please don't. Let's sit down for a
Can I check
second.
the podium real quick then?
and discuss
He,
what-
he's gonna.
Yeah, you can check out the
How did
podium.
it-
What are you looking for on it?
I don't know. Maybe
Oh,
some
I'm
ruins.
sorry.
Or,
I didn't make my intentions clear. I make Oki touch the amulet.
Oh, you try and force
Oh.
Oki to touch the amulet?
Yes.
Alright, give me another athletics. Oki, you can give me another athletics or acrobatics as well as
Seer will be
push you
trying
into
to
the
help
amulet.
you during this.
Oh
Oh, I
god.
forgot. I get
Uh,
advantage.
Yeah. I'm also
I
gonna
mean-
add you to the 4, assuming I'd be able
It's
to
the
touch
same
you.
result, but you both rolled one less.
yeah.
Again,
Giving-
Oki's pretty strong. But you know, you're more so expecting it this time. Wait, what did you do, Seer?
I gave him guidance to
Mm.
Oki.
She close enough
Still
for
not
guidance?
enough.
I
I mean, she
well,
could
I'm
lunge
trying.
forward and cast guidance on him, I guess, but
Yeah, it's because it's a touch spell.
it doesn't matter anyway.
Fair
Okay.
enough. Continue.
Yeah, you push Oki into the amulet. Oki, do you want to take this amulet?
Become a pastor.
No.
No?
No.
The amulet does nothing.
Seeing that he touched the amulet, Wallow will like shake him.
Did you see? Did
See
you
what?
see?
See what?
I'll begin to like.
You mean what you? You mean what you
squeeze him.
have there on the page?
Oh God.
Wait, I could check things.
Wallow will like slowly turn his head towards Emil.
Emil. I don't think
I
you want
can
to touch it.
read magic runes.
Well, Wallow right now is you know how he normally when he uses his magic gets that glowing around his like fists and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, it's around his eyes and basically every scale. So like he slowly turns his head towards Emil, and this is the most menacing draconic thing he's seen since the ancient dragon, the ancient black dragon.
hmm
Although not on the same level. This is a different kind of menacing, but like
Yeah.
do it.
Emil will slowly and cautiously approach the altar and podium, and he will bend down and look at the amulet without touching it.
You know, we really need to stop touching stuff. It's happened a lot, and it's kind of been not too good.
Emil feeling the pressure on his back from a
Yeah,
wallow staring into him.
He's got, yeah. Wallow's like got a hold of Oki and like boring his eyes into into Emil.
Tira's currently fussing like, are you gonna be
I-
okay? Do you need help?
I think I might have to flip it over.
Actually,
Do it.
use a pen. Like a, actually, I have a really long stick. Use this.
No. Flip it over, Emil.
I'll count that as the help action from you. So I'll give him another roll.
That's acceptable.
Okay. Oh, here we go. They're on the back.
Funny again. So natural funny. This is
Emil rolls a nat 20 on his Arcana check for a 26, which is really good.
Yeah. Bro is feeling the pressure.
You see Emil's brow furrows as he looks at this, and then he goes up to the book and he uses a pen to start flipping it open and flip through the pages. Oki, Seer, you guys see these pages as basically blank. You don't see anything. And Emil keeps looking back and forth between the book and the amulet. Before finally saying, there's powerful divination magic on the amulet. It's divine in nature. It
Wait, what happened?
it
So,
I think its purpose is to give, well, whoever desires to have the amulet a vision.
Seemingly not a good one.
I think it would require someone who has deep faith in whatever this god is to properly use the amulet, but anyone could see the vision.
This tells me nothing.
Wallow will raise a hand and like
What do you want to
punch
know?
Oki, and, and let him go as he punches Oki.
Blade Ward?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll just say that you get a little bruise from it. You don't actually take
no
damage.
actual points. Okay, are you okay?
Yeah. I'm
Um,
fine.
What is it you want to know?
What it is, where it came from, why it's wrong.
Well, there is a door behind the statue.
yeah.
What
Don't just be
it is?
punching people.
Like I said, it's divine in nature, so I believe it was created probably by a powerful cleric of some kind.
That sword that Korth carries is divine nature, and I spit on its grave.
Don't you speak Celestial?
I do speak Celestial.
You know what? I'm gonna head towards the door.
Yeah, towards the door. All right.
Yeah.
You're gonna get a fresh and toasty resistance from Seer.
Resistance from what?
That is a D4 to any saving throws you make.
Okay.
Wallow starts to shrink back down to normal size.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, you open the door.
Yeah.
His eyes
Gotcha.
return to normal and his scales are no longer glowing.
But does he seem normal?
Oh, Wallow looks pissed off as fuck. Like, come on, man.
Is he scared? That's the true
There,
test.
there are truly only there's only two reactions possible to the vision that he saw: either intense fear and dread, or intense denial and anger.
I think the second one, probably.
Yeah.
Wallow just.
I think Wallow felt both. Actually, I think
I even
he went through a ton of he went through like all the stages of grief except for acceptance.
Wallow's
Yeah.
living, breathing, and staring at his own grave.
All right, so you open the door, Oki.
Yeah.
You open the door, and on the inside, you find just a few things. It's a small room. Uh, there's a bed with a skeleton laying in it. The skeleton has a journal of some kind laying on its chest. The room smells bad.
Of course.
There's also a desk as well as a chest.
I'm gonna check out the journal.
Okay.
Hey, can we
You
cast detect magic
you open the
before such stuff that are potentially magic?
you cast detect magic.
I'm debating a ritual cast.
All right.
I'm yelling at Emil.
Okay, I'm not debating a ritual cast. I'm just casting detect magic. Let's go.
Okay. In this room, there's uh, there's one magical item in the chest, and you don't really feel much else magical in the room. There's a pen on the desk actually that is magical.
What type of magic for both?
For the pen, it would be I want to say conjuration, and
Hmm.
for the inside of the chest, it would be I think evocation, if I'm not misremembering.
That's not very wonderful. Potential.
It's either evocation or transmutation, but I
Mm.
think it's technically evocation.
Can I peek around and look at the book and just steal a glance at that?
Which book? The journal or the
Uh,
tome?
the tome
Yeah,
on the altar.
you spin around and you look at the tome. It's in exactly the same spot. Though last time you saw it, you remember it being open from when Emil opened it.
Hmm. The amulet does look to be divination.
The amulet is divination in nature. The tome, you don't sense a school,
Just raw magic.
just magic. Similar to the tome that Joe had actually, just raw magic.
Joe had a book.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's been
I
ages.
still have that one point from that book
yeah.
that we.
Actually, give me an insight check.
Yeah. That's a 17.
17. Not bad. This magical signature is incredibly similar to the tome that Joe had.
Out of character, what was that book doing that Joe had?
It was called the tome. It was called the tome or book of Tudea, I believe. It was the one that was like bound in like rope or like magic chains.
Mm.
It's incredibly similar in that it's like just a raw concentration of magical power in a book.
Sierra is going to quickly turn to Oki. Oki, whatever's in that chest, there's some sort of evocation transmutation item? I can't tell. That pen, that random pen, is conjuration. Good luck. I need to go calm him down.
Tell me, boy, what you read.
Wallow, that
Wallow.
magic, that book is similar.
I
Yep.
have to tell you, as he flipped through the book, you saw writing. No
What
one else
writing?
did. You saw writing in the book. Everyone else saw blank pages, but Wallow saw writing. There was words
What
in
did
that
it
book.
read?
You
Was
don't
I
know
able
the
to catch it?
language.
I don't know the language.
Unless you know deep speech.
I do not know deep speech.
Damn, if only Joe was here.
Did anyone mention that the pages were blank?
Emil did.
What does it read, boy?
It's
Tell
blank!
me.
It's blank!
It's rah.
Stop yelling at children. Wallow, that book is exactly like Joe's.
Wallow, stop yelling at Emil. The pages are blank.
I can confirm they're blank. What are you seeing? Can you write down the squiggles?
I will forceful presence this for advantage on this
Oh,
intimidation
no.
on this intimidation check. Whenever they ask me this question, I'm like shaking Emil and I just stop. And I look up and say,
The end of the world.
I'm gonna roll advantage intimidation. Boom.
25. You all hear a stern conviction in his voice that tells you he truly did see the end.
Wallow. Was it... Are you okay?
Don't come any closer.
Sir, you'll like grab Emil and hold his arm out.
Alright. I don't need to come closer. I just need to know. Are you okay?
What does the book say?
I don't know. If you're
I'm
seeing
looking-
writing, I'm not.
The book is blank. It's... It might have been because of that amulet?
Oh yeah. Wallow, the book's closed now. You see words on the cover. You don't know what they say, but you see them.
I will ask once more. What does the book say?
That's a blank book, Wallow.
Wallow, I think you're the only one who can see the words. You're the only one who touched the amulet.
touch it then.
Yeah, don't do that. I think.
Make a persuasion check, Wallow.
Oh, this is gonna be so bad for you guys. I'm so sorry.
Here,
Emil.
is going
Emil
to.
will nod his head and begin to reach for the amulet.
Wait, Emil, let me do it instead.
No! The
Why?
boy is smarter than you, witch.
Ow. That's really.
So, I'm sorry.
Seer looks a little sad.
I'm sorry. As a player, I didn't mean it. Okay, this is strictly roleplay. Okay, strictly roleplay. I gotta say this.
I gotcha.
Well,
Okay.
If he might be smarter, but he is younger. If he sees something truly
You
as
know what?
bad as you did, then we can't.
Then it is his
guarantee that
destiny.
okay.
Reach, boy,
you'll
reach.
be his
Wait, I'm
destiny.
going to come out from the rooms and
You're
go
gonna
to the
lead it.
podium.
Can I rush forward and grab it before Emil does?
Can you
Uh,
stop her?
Reasonably.
I'm going to come out of the
okay. I need all 3 of you to roll initiative for me.
Wait,
Alright.
what?
Ooh.
all 3 just roll initiative for me.
Dang.
Okay.
Yay.
You will get to take an action first. What would you like to do? You see that you see Seer's intention to go for the amulet. You see Wallow is going to try and stop her. And Emil looks hesitant to do anything. What
Good
do
I'm
you
Emil.
gonna
do?
walk. Okay. I'm gonna walk to the podium.
Okay.
Technically, since we're in turn order, you got 6 seconds for your thing, so I would run.
Yeah. No, Oki runs up to the podium. What do you do?
I'm gonna grab the amulet.
You grab the amulet. Okay.
Yes.
So
No.
Wallow,
For my
you are too busy blocking Seer to notice Oki dart around the other direction and grasp the amulet. Oki, the amulet flies up out of your hand. The chain expands, wraps around your neck so that the amulet is you're wearing it, and the book shoots into your hand.
I'll give
I
you a
am
reminder. You do have resistance. You have a D4 for saving throws.
yeah. Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Don't eviscerate your mind.
2.
Oh
Okay.
no.
I'm gonna
D4.
reload roll 20 while I have this chance.
It's
and
above a 5. What will I roll? Like a terrible one?
I rolled
then
like
Wallow
7.
rolled 7.
Alright. Yeah. Yikes. Sorry, man. We'll remember you. Don't blast your mind. Don't worry. We do have a healer on board.
All right. Pausing.
Because
Unpause.
I mean, there hasn't been damage. I don't think so.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
Oh, he
don't
took
die.
he took damage.
Oh, okay. Good thing it wasn't Emil. Emil probably might have died, or at least gone unconscious.
I'm gonna turn towards Wallow. Well, no. I can read the word. Well, I can see there's characters on the book, right? On there, right?
Yeah, you can see there that there's now writing on the book.
Can I just flip through it real quick?
Yeah. You open it up and you start flipping through the pages.
I can't read any of it.
No, you can't. Did the music freeze?
Reset for me.
So Yeah, Emil's right. You need to put on the you need to touch the amulet to read it.
Oki, you feel small.
Mm. Everybody's dropping like flies.
So, Wallow, will you now let Emil go?
What
Please
does the
do.
book say?
Wait,
Fuck
no.
if I know.
Right now,
I can't read any of this. Can you? I pick up the book and shove it in his face.
Wait, right now I'm trying to stop you from getting to the amulet.
The moment that Oki touched it, Seer backed off. She's more so just trying to get closer to be within arm's reach if something goes wrong.
You cannot read that.
No, I can't.
Then what was the point in making for the amulet? Let the boy
then
do
what-
it.
Don't
Do you
let-
think Emil can read any of this?
Emil is smart. He knows more than all.
Yeah, and there's many other people who know more than Emil.
I
Dude,
trust no one. But those that reside in this party.
Wait, what language did you say?
Go on,
Say-
boy. Read.
don't.
Okay.
You see, Oki's nose is bleeding.
Emil,
Here's what I'm
don't.
going to do.
Well,
I'm gonna
raises
ask you
his fist
politely.
just in case.
I'm going to ask you politely. Please let Emil go.
I'm not holding on to Emil right now.
Oh, okay.
Good. Just peer pressuring.
Okay, there's only one way. I'm aware that you
What?
saw what I saw.
Mm-hmm.
What language is it?
Then you must know that we must know.
The time to not
What
have
language was it in?
sex.
Do I recognize the language at all?
Make a history check.
Oh, so no. Got it.
Wallow,
Would
you
system
can also make a
languages
history
apply
check.
here?
Wallow.
I don't
will
recognize
not.
the language, Emil.
Do it, boy.
Brief out of character question for you, Wirt.
Wait,
What?
hold on. Does anyone have a piece of paper?
Yes.
Emil, I need a pen.
Okay. Hands you a pen.
I grab a piece of paper and I'm gonna look at the title. This is
Wait,
probably a
you
good
could just use the
baseline.
magic inkwell to make a common version of the book.
Can I copy the title onto
Thank
another?
God.
Yeah, you can copy the title onto another page.
Someone at last.
Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna
something
do.
sensible.
But would Wallow think to use that?
Would Wallow be focused on anything else?
So I copy the
other than
title onto
Emil.
the title of the tome onto another piece of paper.
That's deep speech.
You can read it.
I can't. But
Ah!
I know who can.
Oh dear.
Wait a
Seer
minute. Didn't,
actively flinches.
wait, hold on. Didn't Joe know deep speech?
He did.
God,
Is lost to
God
space.
damn it.
I
If
know
I may,
someone else who can.
Who? Speak.
Um. Well, my master was a very accomplished wizard.
He's probably days out.
if I may,
Who is your master?
Nim.
Oh shit. For real?
Yeah,
who?
Yeah,
yeah, his master's
Nim
Nim.
Goldspring.
Oh, Nim.
Oh shit.
Damn. I have no clue who this
He
is,
got
but
a
it
he got a
sounds
new
familiar.
apprentice.
Yeah.
Bro, his last
Very
apprentice was
yeah.
so
He
ass
established
too.
himself way early on.
He had an apprentice and then he didn't because
Well,
he
his last apprentice died because they sat down in a boss fight.
pardon.
He did a slob squat in the middle of a boss fight.
they they like they laid down on their back in the middle of a boss fight.
Dude, Tristy was
got-
so fucked up.
He got
They
he
I
got
don't
cocky.
I don't know why the player got cocky in the middle of a boss fight. So they said that they went prone.
That's
They just laid down.
intelligent.
So they
Oh,
had
God, just-
they had disadvantage on a deck save, and let's just say it didn't it didn't end well.
A poor apprentice. Good thing Emil's still here.
Emil's a new apprentice.
Yeah. Good thing Emil didn't inherit that.
there is a problem now.
Um, that book, it's very similar to the one that Joe had. The one that was locked up. Chains.
Wait,
Very,
what did
very magical. Put a school, just raw power.
yeah.
Uh, what a time to not have a translator. There is
I highly doubt we can take this book with us though.
a spell. Um,
God, my head hurts.
detect language.
I'm so sorry.
You can touch a surface and understand everything on it, but that spell needs to be prepared.
You mean
Don't you need this?
comprehend languages?
That one.
I have that one.
Touch the amulet,
I'm
Emil.
scared.
I'll like
Emil.
grab him and start shaking him again.
Do it.
Wallow,
boy.
stop!
Wait, before he touches it, let's just copy word for word from the
It will
book.
take ages, boy.
But
Yes. Listen
can
to
we
me.
guarantee that he will not just pass out or go mad?
Do it, Emil.
Emil, I am
Listen
telling you,
to me.
do not
Do
trust
it.
Gary Wallow right now. He's scared, and
Do
that's
it.
bad. If
Emil.
he's scared, do you really think that you will be able to touch it and be fine?
This is the only way for salvation.
That is definitely not.
Emil,
Do not listen.
do it.
Well, first, how about I translate the title?
Fear gives you a thumbs up.
He will cast comprehend languages.
Very well.
He looks at it and sort of like raises an eyebrow.
Well, boy.
It it just says Tome of Origin.
So vague. It's probably a divine book.
Home of origin.
Do it, Emil.
Maybe
Touch
it's
the
only
amulet.
enchanted so that you can read it if
Oh
you
my god, you
sing.
sound so much like Palpatine.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I thought that a minute ago, man.
Do it.
Follow.
Do it.
He just
Do it.
he turns to you and casts comprehend languages on you.
He can do that?
Understand. He
No,
needs
it can
clarification
only
from
do it to-
What does that mean? He just casts it on me?
Yeah, he I mean it's not
It doesn't
concentration.
work like that, Emil.
It is self. So he can't do it in the first place. He would know that.
Emil.
Whatever Emil gets, he gets a D4.
Do it.
Look,
Just take the D4. It won't.
look.
Are we all touching this? What if it curses us?
I haven't touched it yet.
The only way
only
I'll
curse I
stop
have
is
is a
if
curse
you
of
all
knowledge,
lay
that's
me
it.
out flat on the floor.
What?
Emil, touch the amulet.
Korth says
Tell
that
me
sounds
what
kind of
it
kinky.
says.
This isn't the time.
Baby, you don't happen to have comprehend languages prepared, do you?
Who?
Cora.
Korth? Let's
Me?
take a look.
Regular
No, he's
spellcaster.
a warlock.
He's a
Yeah.
warlock.
I don't know what. I've never looked at their spell list.
They have like 2 spells, that's it.
Well, they get more spells from their
Oh yeah.
from their invocations.
Despite
They get a
leveling,
lot, don't they?
despite leveling up, he didn't prepare any third level spells.
Bro.
Yeah.
He only has two. He only
Prodigy.
has 2 spell slots. They're both third level.
Don't
Change.
you only cast don't you cast all your spells at the highest level as warlock? I
Yeah,
thought that's
you get 2 spell slots of your highest level possible, and that's it.
Indeed.
But I think it only goes up to 5th, and then beyond that you have to take specific invocations.
Yeah,
he can
right.
learn to comprehend languages.
Yeah, pretty sure they have a lot, fair few ritual spells.
I'll tell you,
Because they can only have a few known.
Korth looks
paths.
at Korth looks at you and says, "I know 2 languages."
Let me
This-
guess, Elvish and Common and Sylvan.
Yep, I know this language and the language of the Feywild.
Yeah, Sylvan.
Yeah.
If only it were celestial. Mortally, but I could do primordial. Why deep speech?
I do have a proposal, but I don't think Wallow's gonna like it.
Wallow can
Well,
go.
Still
like
holding,
anything that
still
doesn't
holding
go-
on to a meal.
Well, Wallow doesn't like
Wallow
anything
can go
that.
suck on a brick if it
Well,
keeps.
Wallow
the-
doesn't like anything that doesn't go exactly.
Oh wait,
his
wait,
way,
wait.
so
Oh,
do
okay,
anyway.
you can see the language too, right?
Yes.
Well, Calarect, aka Stabby Stabby Poke Poke, he says he can understand all languages,
I hate
Yeah.
Catarect. I
but
trust nothing he says.
you're gonna have to talk to him.
Yeah, sure. Fuck it.
Emil,
I have.
touch,
I'll talk. I'll
touch
talk
the
to him.
amulet.
I have to talk to
Touch
him,
the
yeah.
amulet.
Wallow go suck on a brick.
Emil.
Would not. He is not.
I'm gonna suck you for saying that.
What?
I
Who, me?
will
No,
accept
you.
that. Still, suck on a brick, man. Get your
Bah.
head in the game.
Emil,
You know what?
do it.
Oki takes the sword. Emil doesn't. It seems like he wants to watch whatever's happening. Also,
Yeah, like, it's-
Oki is still wearing the amulet
Oh yeah.
because he didn't take it off.
Yeah, Seer's not gonna stop him getting closer.
You grasp the handle of Calaract.
Uh, hello?
Ah, you are you're the more I like you a lot more than a lot of your companions. You're a lot more reasonable.
Thank you. Look, look. I was told you can understand deep speech.
I understand most languages. After all, I am a divine being.
I am.
You you're not a normal minotaur,
Oh.
Hmm?
are you?
I'm. What do you mean? I seem pretty normal to me. What are you talking about?
You've got something on you.
You mean the amulet?
If I had a nose, I could smell it. No, not the amulet.
Bro is insulting your strength.
there's something there. Something. You make some kind of deal. You
I'm
shake
sorry.
you
Could you?
sh- you shake the hand of anyone shady.
What?
The curly mustache types, huh?
Excuse me?
Or
He is just scowling at that.
anyone with the wings and the horns, or maybe they had green skin, big nose.
Ugly face.
Was
You
they
mean?
wrinkly?
You mean her?
Yes, yes.
Uh, I don't think that's something I want to talk about right now. Uh,
All right, all right, all right. So, what did you want? Said something about the deep speech.
yeah, this tome here.
I can't.
I don't.
I don't see anything on it.
Not even through me.
Hold on. You
Hold on,
feel
switching up on this.
you feel something in your head. Do you let it through?
Yes, I'm gonna let it through.
All right. You feel something incredibly uncomfortable.
Mm,
You feel your head begin to like move on its own
mm.
as as your face is brought closer to the book as your hands on their own begin flipping through it.
What the?
Don't worry. This is I'm just going to pilot your body for a while.
Uh, I, I,
Um,
I don't like this at all.
it doesn't look too good.
Oh.
But if it just follow up, I'm willing to do anything.
Oh. I see. I see. This is
I don't know.
uh,
Is
I
this what
don't.
losing control of your life feels like?
What it's what being stabbed in the head feels like,
You
probably.
you all instead of hearing Oki's voice, you hear Oki's voice, but everything he's saying is in an outrageous French accent.
Oh, please, Oki, you gotta narrate this.
Spiritual accent. It's just a part of man's soul.
I'm just gonna say it because I know what he's going to say, but
Yeah.
all Seer, who has not heard Calaract talk, you hear something similar to his voice
Oh my
for the
god.
first time. Well,
And
well,
I
well,
mean,
what is it that we have here?
that's a nice outfit. So
Ah,
pleasing to the ears.
thank you. I must be quick because this is not my body.
I understand.
Yeah, no shit.
You watch as he flips through the pages and reads, and he looks up at all of you and says, "This should not be touched.
Yeah.
This should be left
Yeah.
here.
Yep.
Do not touch this. Do not bring this anywhere. This is heretical.
What?
This is heretical. It is
Oh shit.
this is a heretical document. It is I believe this was written by an apostate. This is a profane tome.
Thumbs
A
up.
profane tome?
Yeah.
Profane as in like what way? Was describing. Oh. Mhm. Well, yeah, I know how to spell profane. I'm just like, what's profane describing in terms of the tone? Like the text, it's significant, important.
Relating or devoted to that which is not sacred.
Ah,
Profane is basically the opposite of holy.
oh, new words. Good thing Emil didn't read it.
Do not touch this anymore.
Thumbs up.
Uh, if you can, whenever you can, I would go to see a cleric because that has imprinted something on you.
I'm sorry, what?
Fear nods.
Oh, yeah, of course it's okay. Yeah, of course it's cursed. No,
Fear
yeah,
nods like
that's surprising.
yes.
I do.
Wow. Couldn't have known
Why is that
otherwise.
surprised?
I'm going to give control of your body back to you. I've done a moment. Okay, you begin to be able to move your own body.
What a nice sword.
I'm not doing that ever again. Not ever.
If you could give me back to Kois.
Yeah, I give them back to. Yeah.
Gorith sheaths the
Course.
blade.
Does that satisfy you, Wallow?
No, but I will calm down.
Take a deep
Okay.
breath.
At the mention of something heretical and profane, both you and Oki, you felt some sort of shiver. Uh, like the room went cold for a second.
When the word was said?
Yeah, when he mentioned them being, sort of the opposite of sacred.
Hmm. Was not magical, just feeling?
Hmm.
It was a feeling.
Hmm.
Anyway, I found this journal on the skeleton here in the room.
The journal seems to be non-magical, but maybe
I
we should
opened the journal.
remember the goal we came here for.
Actually, you know what? First things first. I'm taking this fucking amulet off.
Yeah, good idea. Yeah, you take the amulet off, and your eyes feel like dry for a second, so you blink and then they're back on the podium and the shelf.
All right. So I turn to a random page in the journal.
Okay. You turn to a random page in the journal. Do you speak Elvish? Elven.
No, no, I don't.
Would I?
You can clearly recognize this as Elven, though.
Hmm.
Elven, you say?
Elven, you say?
It's in
Language I speak.
Elvish. Surprisingly,
Elvish.
yeah, it's in Elvish.
The cultist must have been an elf, I suppose. Um,
Maybe.
hand it here. I'll see what I can do.
I handed her a journal.
What's the title first and foremost?
It doesn't have a title, just a journal.
Alright. Sierra's gonna go first page basis.
First page.
First page.
You see that this is a diary, so it's not addressed to anyone in particular, and they don't really say their name because they're the only one who would look at it.
No property of.
Nope. Um,
Shame.
it does detail the journeys of a young elf. They they decided that they wanted to set out from home. They wanted to leave their small village in the trees and set out for an adventure. That's the first bit that you glean from the
Yeah.
beginning. You flip to the middle and you see that this person's been taking out. They've been taking on requests for a priest. Uh, they gathering objects for them. You know, taking out ne'er do wells. But you see, the writing towards the end of the middle gets a little more sporadic. The dates, you don't recognize the months and days and years in whatever calendar this is, but it begins to be further and further spread apart, and it seems like this person eventually joins whatever religion this priest is a part of, and then eventually towards the end it just becomes incoherent rambling.
Of the nature of the end. What could say?
It's ramblings more so about um an inevitable cycle.
I don't like where this is going. I'll continue reading very slowly to the point that I can just shut it on a dime.
Okay.
And while she does that, I'll head back into the room and see whatever was it is in that chest.
Yeah, Seer did warn you about the magic in there. Specifically, transmutation or evocation.
Yeah, you
Cough,
open up the
cough.
chest and it's full of old vestments for whatever this god was.
I dig through it.
Yeah, you dig through and eventually at the bottom you find a small orb.
Mm. Oh
Huh.
no. Mhm.
It's like
Is it an
the
infusion stone?
it looks like an infusion stone. It's
Mm.
black with streaks of gold through it.
Er,
Mm.
er. Oh. Mm.
Can am I able to? Well, am I able to see what it does?
Um, not without either an identify spell or attuning to it.
Well, well, I pocket the infusion stone.
Okay.
Mm. Yeah.
And she said there was a pen that has like conjuration magic.
Yeah,
Desk?
there's a pen on the desk.
And it just looks like an ordinary pen.
It's an ordinary feather pen, so it's a quill.
Walla could probably use this.
You can finally stop asking us for pens.
You hand Wallow the quill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's a pen. Don't lose it. We're not getting you another one. If you lose it, that's your fault.
Well, it does not take the pen.
It's a big, poofy white feather pen.
Fear glances over at Wallow. How's his vibes?
He is like pouting, kind of, in the corner.
Like, sad child?
uh, Angry Dragonborn.
He's
Bros lost steam.
he's like squatting down and holding his knees. His cheeks are puffed out.
Sucking on his thumb a bit. Like,
I set the pen down in front of
sauce.
him then.
I crush it.
It's magic, dude.
It doesn't break.
It's magic pen.
It's a magic pen.
Magic pen. Magic peen.
You don't know
Going to
what it
need
does,
because
but
You-
people have said that it has conjuration magic on it.
All right.
I suppose this
Sure.
should go without saying. We are here to find out what Levelia was doing.
right.
Sure.
Please don't get distracted and pretend. We've already got confirmation that this place isn't safe. Please don't bring anything super unsafe with us.
Dude,
Can I find
it's a
something
pen.
super unsafe?
I don't know what you're messing with. I don't know what you're doing. I'm just reading a very questionable book.
What are you talking about? I'm super unsafe. Cast
Dude,
fireball.
I cast fireball in the room. Actually, it needs to be declared. This is a holy church of fireball.
Was there anything else in the room? Any other doors?
No, it doesn't appear so.
So let's see. Okay.
Seems
Said it
like it's
doesn't
just a
appear so.
very simple temple.
What a basic temple.
Yeah.
Unlike the dragons. Dragons are cool.
Like
They
I
get their
said,
own
there's
system.
nowhere for people to sit in here. So it looks like most of the time this place was probably not used for a whole lot of people.
I didn't write down their names, did I?
Whose names?
The two beings on the statue of the statue.
It depends if you know their names. If they're depicting
I mean-
Viento and Primus. Well, the same person, really.
Venta Primus.
Viento Primus. Viento or Primus, both names work.
I think you're adding an N.
Where's the N coming
That's
from?
just the statue of Primus, right?
Yeah, Primus. Primus does. I have a question about the book.
Yeah, what's up?
Which one?
Does he talk about the types of ingredients that he gets?
It doesn't seem like this person knew what they were really getting. It seemed like it was usually things that they didn't really know what it was.
Any vague descriptions?
It looks like they left out uh a lot of details. It looks like more so this is just a journal to keep track of what they themselves did.
Yeah, I
Or
got
like
you.
a personal journal.
Yeah. Just to ask, have I reached the end yet?
You did. It went into inane rambling that you didn't really understand what it was saying.
Thera is gonna put the journal back.
Card.
Yeah. She's gonna put the journal back. And with that, the entire party is cursed. Except for Cora.
Well,
Except
Oki
for
and
Korif,
Wall.
Seer, and Emil.
Yeah, if we're just assuming that it's like, well, uh, yeah, yep, yep.
Mhm.
Oh, I was just thinking along the lines of like, touch something spooky from this place. Curse of the place.
Wally, you took the quill, right? Or did you leave it on the ground?
I
took
left
it.
on the
I'll
ground
take
in
the
front of
quill.
him.
Okay. You took the quill.
Mm.
I'll tell you right now, it doesn't do anything super cool. It just doesn't run out of ink.
That's a cool pen.
It produces its own ink and doesn't run out. That's all it does.
Explains why it's conjuration.
Yep.
Yep.
Do you all leave the temple, right?
Yep.
Yep. Fear leaves behind everything that she picked up and the place.
And you all pushed on through the night.
Yep.
Yeah. It's still dark outside when you all exit. Wallow, Oki, you both uh you instinctively look up at the night sky with the vision that you saw, and you see one singular bright blood red star.
Mhm.
None of the rest of you see this. Just those two.
Okay.
And that's where we're gonna go ahead and end it.
I'll admit now, I knew the entire time Emil has detect or comprehend languages on his spell list. Um, there wasn't much attempt to try and make that not known. As far as the party. In other news, that was some kick-ass roleplay.
All right. Any closing statements? Silence.
Divine being.